Welcome to another episode of Little Coffee Chats with Zach and Kaylee. My name is Zach Mann.
And my name is Kaylee Mann. And Zach, how are you feeling right now?
I am fresh from the dentist, so certain letters are a little bit hard.
I feel like I'm always giggling during your welcome.
Yeah.
I think it's because I never really know how it's going to come out.
Right.
And you had just a brief look of panic after the first welcome. So I was like, is he going to make it through all three of them? I don't know.
Well, the last time, I think I was just trying to see what words were difficult or letters. It's my left side, if you can't tell.
It's so cute.
You guys have all been to the dentist, and sometimes, you come back with a very, very, what's the word? A very, very
paralyzed.
Yeah, like a numb,
a
numb face. And one time I had my tongue numb. That was very odd. That was dangerous. Like don't go eating food with a tongue.
Oh, you really can't.
Numb tongue.
Was that after your root canal?
No, it was just like a regular feeling.
Just got the
know.
side of
It was
your
like
tongue
right in a certain. Yeah, it was brutal. But I'm excited to be here today with you. I'm just spitting everywhere. It's bad. You guys, I am grotesque.
No, you're not. I'm really proud of you. You're pushing. This is showbiz, and you are showing up, okay?
It is. And
the show must go on.
Kaylee.
Yes.
We made it. I used an ice pack, and we made a little post about it.
Oh my God. The people voted.
The people voted. I probably should have worn the ice pack on this, just to start.
If you want to go grab it.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to restart.
All right.
No.
Kaylee, let's get into it.
Okay.
We have been watching some great shows in the last couple of weeks.
Holy crap.
We haven't been talking about TV, and I think this week we're probably going to really get into it.
Let's get into some TV. It's actually been difficult to watch everything because there's so much. Like Bravo is firing on all cylinders right now. Netflix has really great stuff. Euphoria's back.
Yeah, we didn't watch last night's episode, but we should definitely talk about Euphoria.
Because you were sleeping for 2 hours.
You guys, sometimes it's the F. The F. I can't do the F.
Try to say it. Sometimes.
Sometimes I fall asleep. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
And really, really go out. Last night, I have not done that in a while.
It was a deep sleep.
Almost 11 o'clock on the couch.
It was a very deep sleep. For me, I love it because I'm just like, I'm going to let whatever's playing keep playing in the background that I don't have to pay attention to, and I'm just going to read.
I know. Kaylee's loving it. She's like,
it's
I want to read.
So nice.
Kaylee wants to read 200 pages a day sometimes.
Yeah,
and
I
so
do.
If I'm asleep for 2 hours, then she could easily just do a little pause. And Dolly and I are like out together.
Oh my God.
She looks over and we're just like, done.
That's fine by me.
All right. So
anyway.
But I think we should definitely talk about Euphoria later. But first, let's kick off with one of your favorite subjects.
Cults, AKA religion. Latter-day Saints.
Why is it that you have this affinity for cults? Like, what do you think is happening with our society that we're all actually so inspired and interested in them?
Well, I think we have a deep look into some of these religions more than we ever have before. Yeah. I have always been fascinated by religion and organized religion because I didn't grow up going to church. So I've always just been interested in like the positive aspects of it, like having a community, seeing the same people every Sunday, the idea of something greater than me being in control of things, the idea of just believing in anything, I guess.
Sure. And doing good.
And doing good and working together for the neighborhood.
Moral standards.
Just, I like all of that stuff. But I've just been fascinated by it from like any kind of varying degree of it has been fascinating to me. Yeah. Like going to church with friends growing up was always interesting. I was like, ooh, I don't know what this is.
And there's lots of singing.
Oh, my favorite part is the singing, of course. I go, okay, I got this. And then even in, what was I going to say after that? Even like reading Eat, Pray, Love and then learning about like Buddhism more and how she's was like silent for 40 days. Like any kind of religion is like really interesting to me to learn about. It's just, I think because my lack of knowledge, I'm always curious. So when we get access into Mormonism is really fascinating to me. I think because it's one of the newer religions.
Okay. Yeah.
And how it came about is really fascinating.
Well, it's more modern. There's more to it. Like we know more about how it happened and the people involved versus like a religion that takes place, thousands of years ago where you really don't have, those books are being told and rewritten and all that. And this is a far more modern.
And then you have something like Trust Me, the False Prophet, which is about a newer sect of Latter-day Saints.
Fundamentalists.
Or fundamentalists.
Or FLDS.
FLDS. Yeah. And it's fascinating for TV because it is what you fear is the worst part of religion is true within this community.
Well, extremism in religion in general is the biggest problem. And honestly, I think we're at a crossroads where the extreme of all religions are currently at the forefront of almost every single
conversation about religion.
Yeah, but they're also running governments.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. The extremism of religion across all religions is really at a place that we haven't seen maybe ever in the history of our societies. Like, really.
And my general belief about religion is like, I'm really happy for everyone to celebrate and to practice what they want to practice as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else and as long as you don't force it on me.
And that's
it.
That's the rub, though, when it comes to these extremists and these fundamentalists. So tell us about, do you know the backstory of the FLDS? Do you remember like with the Warren Jeffs story and all that? Did you?
No, because I don't really know the Warren Jeffs story.
So Warren Jeffs, without knowing too much about it either, was the leader of the FLDS movement. He was a prophet, according to himself and others. He had multiple wives. He had then got arrested for a variety of crimes that included...
Pause. Was his father the prophet before him?
Maybe.
Okay.
Why not? Sure.
Probably.
And so we are finding this FLDS movement after Warren, Brother Warren, has been arrested. Right. And so now we're looking, we as in the community of FLDS are looking for their next prophet or their next direction, what to do, right?
And while he's in jail and can't be the prophet anymore, this community is at a standstill. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to operate.
Well, he's still directing them, though. Don't forget that, remember? He was writing the messages.
They weren't allowed to have sex anymore, and they weren't allowed to have more children, which is basically like the biggest part about
that was according to Jeff, though. Jeff's.
Oh, because he couldn't.
Yes. He was saying that through them.
That's right.
But then someone had a good idea. What if
Samuel Bateman, the outcast of this society, goes, I'm the prophet.
Not as I'm the prophet. No, Warren Jeffs told me
through
I am,
God,
that I am the prophet.
That I'm the prophet. And I don't know how he convinces people to do this. Well,
no idea.
I'm probably going to use language that is offensive, but these women mostly are already brainwashed.
Yeah.
In this society to like really, the number one rule of their religion for the women is obedience. Yeah. And so if you have a man in this world tell you that they are the prophet, then you don't even like, there's not like, oh, should I trust this? It's just like, yes, this is the absolute truth and I must obey. And that's how I am truthful and serving to my God.
It's a double thing there, right? It's men are for you to be obedient to, and then God you should never doubt.
Right.
So if a man says they are God or that God anointed them, then you're like, well, how? I have no chance here to question or debate this. And that's
double
what you
whammy,
see.
Baby.
So we're entering this world. And Kaylee, for the viewers who haven't seen the show, who shows up in this town and why?
So this wonderful woman named Christine Marie shows up in this small town. I forget where it is. Are they in Utah or Wyoming?
Maybe, or Colorado.
Well, should have done my research. Anyway, she wants to live in this very small neighborhood and community. And she is not LDS or what is it? FLDS?
Yeah. Or LDS.
Or LDS at this point. But she wants to be close to this community to observe.
And make a documentary.
And to make a documentary and to save the women of this community. Yes. And she knows they need saving because she has been through something similar to what these women have been through. And we never really get clarity on the incident that happened to her. So I'm curious what that really was. I mean, she does say that she was basically sex trafficked.
Yeah.
But I wonder just like the details of, I don't think she ever had like a trial with this person or ever got like what she really needed out of it. So by saving this community and these women, that is kind of like not absolving her, but you know, making her feel like justice has been served.
Totally.
So anyway.
And her partner is a videographer, an editor.
Yeah, he usually makes music videos.
And so they're like a perfect little duo to go in and observe and film a documentary about this community that's very reclusive,
very private.
insular, very private. And it just so happens that they're filming and they get to meet this man who basically is committing the same crimes as the previous Warren Jeffs, who's in prison.
And this is years into her already like gaining the trust of the women there and working with them and helping them set up a shop and really supporting these women. And then I'm just thinking about like the creative process of just really trusting and going all in on something. And like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years in or something is when Samuel decides that he's the prophet.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, it was not immediate. It was like years into it.
Because at first it was they can't have sex.
Yeah, and then
like Jeffs was still
after that still takes more years until people start to crack a little bit. And she eventually realizes that they don't throughout this whole documentary, they're like, we don't have enough to like nail him down for the things that we think he's doing.
Right.
We need someone from the inside who's willing to like speak truthfully. And eventually one of the moms cracks and comes to the other side and helps everything go down.
Because the mom has given her children to this man.
Basically, you learn that this man has been having sex with minors. And, oh God, the details are just really, just watch it. Yeah. It's just really horrific and disgusting. And
but the FBI, but don't forget the FBI gets involved and they don't have actual proof of that.
Right.
So you have to always try to find a way to get your search warrant or arrest somebody or get a witness or a victim under the guise of a different kind of crime, because often you're not going to get like, oh yes, this happened to me from someone who's been brainwashed who thinks that this is normal or is told do not speak about this because your God will strike you down or whatever. And so, it takes a whole crazy van incident.
Oh my God. Honestly, the dominoes had to fall perfectly in line for this to go down the way it went down. And I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't watched it.
Agreed. Fine.
But there are many, many layers where you just continue to be surprised. I think I liked this documentary series so much because it was just, I wasn't expecting any of it. Like so much of the drama happens while they're filming. They don't know what they're going to get, but like it's insane. I also sometimes will sit down to watch like a documentary that people are really liking, and it's a lot of narration of what has happened.
Yes.
This is a documentary in the moment while it's happening. So it's very like, it's not Tiger King, but it is like in the moment, like you're in it.
Well, it's crazy
or
that
The Perfect Neighbor or something where you're like watching everything happen.
Yeah, it's just such incredible access.
Yes.
But I don't know if they ever made that documentary. Of course, the footage that we're watching has been now given to a really big doc production company to then mix it with interviews that are more modern. So I don't know if they ever did anything with their actual footage. You think about it, like they were making a documentary, but there's no way they made something and then made this, right? So
this is the documentary. What do you mean?
I know, but it's not the documentary. They were making something. I'm saying like they found another company to help them out and finish it and make it into this thing. But like imagine like they didn't make one that was just their story. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like would they have ever like these two aren't like I can't imagine. Think about how much footage they had.
They have so much footage.
Like there's just no way they probably could have done it without a company to come in and help them tell the story and finish it.
Well, yeah, but it's still their documentary. Like that's what they set out to do.
It was a documentary about their documentary, though. I'm not saying we've not watched their documentary.
Do you think there could be another documentary come out? Oh, interesting.
Because that was not their documentary. That was a big production that was saying about
the making of.
Yes. I don't think we don't need another one, but I'm just saying that like these two were just shooting so much footage that they.
I would
definitely
watch
need
another
help.
one. So.
Yeah. Well, you could. I mean,
I would.
So much footage. Could you imagine going through the dailies? How many editors do they have on that thing? Because that's just absurd.
I don't know. How many hours of footage did they have for the most recent season of Jury Duty?
My God, Jury
was it like
Duty.
15,000 hours or no?
It was like 3 or 4 times the previous one. Could have been.
So like that much footage, and that was just like over 2 weeks.
Yeah. No.
And this is over years.
Yeah, but that's like 40
around
cameras.
the clock. Yeah.
So don't forget the cameras.
That's
It
true.
adds up.
That's true.
This is one guy.
It all multiplies.
So just what's his name? Tonga.
Tonga.
Good for Tonga.
I mean, they're a part of that community.
They are.
They really are. Do they still live there?
I don't remember.
I have a lot of questions.
Well, that's why
still.
there could be more stories.
Anyway, watch the documentary. I would love to know what people think.
Yeah, same.
But it's so interesting. We're at this moment where like extreme religion is both in power and like the topic of fascination and conversation.
We're going to look back on MAGA and all this stuff the same way. And we'll just go, people were brainwashed. They were totally duped and manipulated. That's what happens. You know, right now we're in it. And then eventually people will get out of it. It's just what happens. So,
can you think of another time where that, like, in recent history, that happened?
With what, like giant political parties, or just
like this idea of like a phase of brainwashing or something?
Well, don't forget like the '60s when you had the Manson clan.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't really understand how big that was.
Well, it's big enough to go and, I mean, you have the Koresh in Waco, Texas. The Branch Davidians. Do you know that story?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
any
David
of these
Koresh.
words.
Yeah, there was another sect of religion that had a belief that this guy was the prophet or this guy was something, and they had women and children, and they were like violent, and the FBI and the police got involved, and they were like, we want this guy out of here, and they just totally botched. Everything about it was botched, and you gotta watch it.
No.
Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. So throughout time, there's going to be people who will find ways to convince others that they are the chosen one. Mostly men saying that they are the chosen one, but we've seen a few women. And
hey, my other favorite,
Mother
God. Queen.
Queen of the dead. Oh, God.
No,
she
Angel.
Is. She is.
Wait, speaking of like religious stuff, so Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, they're going to pick up filming again. And I think Taylor Frankie Paul is like invited to come back. And I think an executive also said like they're still debating like maybe airing
in the summer
season.
I heard. Yeah. Why
Please,
not?
I'm ready.
They should have done it already.
They should have. You're right. The moment is like they're so screwed.
Well, it's just funny because now you get to a point where people are like, I'm over it. I'm bored of it.
I know.
You know?
Where it's like you just heard about it too much. And now it's like never going to measure up to what you initially thought it could be anyway.
Exactly.
And it would have to be our threshold for drama and TV related drama is just forever increasing. Like we need more and more and more and more.
I would hate it too if they were like, before we show this season, we just want to say that we don't condone the actions of behavior. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's going to be at the end of every episode. It's going to be like, if you were someone who knows dealing with whatever, it's like, oh my God.
Shove it. Just either air it or don't air it. Gosh. We're adults.
We're adults.
Kind of.
Well, but we're just saying everyone's being brainwashed.
Everyone's being brainwashed. Just show it and let us watch it. Come on already.
Come on.
Or don't. Like, have a more...
Like, stand for something.
Yes. Be like, this is a line that we draw, or it's not. I don't care for them. I'm not there. I can decide for myself.
I don't have any skin in the game.
Yeah, it's not my show. It's their show. So if they don't want to show it, great. Why are you not showing it? Moral standing? Great. Good for you. That's your thing. Now keep that up for others,
Now you have to apply that
I
to
dare
everything.
you to apply that to others.
They
but
won't.
Yes, okay. But don't show it and then be like, oh, by the way, let's just talk about this, thing a lot with like Jesse Palmer having to like bring on experts and be all weird. Like, they would do something weird like that. Anyway.
Oh, God.
What you got next?
Well, we can talk about a little bit more of the TV drama.
Yeah. Oh.
Which was...
Wow.
Okay, I want your professional take on this. Okay. So Summer House just filmed their reunion episode last week. And hours after the reunion, after taping, audio was leaked.
Yeah.
A very small clip, but a specific clip. And
what was the quality of the audio?
The quality it's pretty clear. Everyone's volume is different. So you're not sure if like someone's like close or farther away, or if someone is recording a recording of it from a different, like a control room or something, or whatever it is. And the snippet was really alarming because Amanda is not backing down at all. And she's like, you can't help who you like. You can't help who you fall for and whatever. And it's like,
do you agree?
I don't agree in this case. Because here's the thing. She's using Sierra's own words against her, which already is like, you're a psychopath. Like that's sociopathic behavior. Sierra in this dinner that was just aired is talking about interracial couples and like herself, and like she can't help who she falls in love with or likes. And Amanda is saying, well, that's not the case according to you. According to you, you can't help who you like and all that, which is just really, that's scary stuff to me. That's scary. It's like, no, you absolutely can prevent yourself from falling for a friend's. You don't even get close enough to a friend's ex for that to ever happen.
But this is a unique scenario. But what's happening again is we're finding people not able to like apologize.
I know that's the thing where it's just like, I know it's just a small clip, but I'm not getting the vibe that she can take accountability or my bigger terrifying thing is that she has no empathy.
Right.
She does not have empathy. She only cares about herself. It's a lot of, she has no other role than playing the victim.
Right.
And when that tires out, what do you have? Nothing.
Yeah.
So she's just like evil, I guess. I don't know.
It's really weird to me that she can't just read the room and be like, the world's kind of upset with her. Maybe they're mad at her. And maybe she should just be quiet, apologize, and also at the same time own up that she likes the guy. Like those are things that can be okay. She can say, I understand, I feel terrible, but I do like him. Like I really like West and we're really seriously dating. And that sounds kind of crazy to say that out loud. And I am so sorry I hurt your feelings, but I was willing to take that risk, and I know it may have caused us to never be friends again, or whatever, right?
Yeah,
like just recognizing.
It just doesn't sound like there will be any remorse.
Yeah, it's like the opposite. It's like you are wrong for feeling the way you feel about my thing. And I'm like, who's giving these people this kind of
so weird?
We see that with Emmy too on the what's that show called?
Southern Hospitality.
Southern Hospitality, where it's like it's okay to apologize for your behavior.
But I don't think she thinks she's wrong. Yeah. And I think maybe Amanda is in that place too, where she doesn't
sociopath,
think she thinks she's like, no, I'm in the right here, which I think is actually so crazy. That is so crazy to me.
Yeah. It's just weird. You have a chance to apologize and just, what are you doing?
It's
anyway,
very
you're going to ask me in your professional opinion.
Okay, in your professional opinion. So, I mean, being on set, like it's very, nothing on set can be shared. Like, what would you do, or how would you handle the situation if like you were on a set and this happened?
Like if someone recorded
Like if someone recorded it and like leaked it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious of like how it happened. Like was someone in the control room listening in and they did that? Was someone editing the clip and they recorded the audio from it being edited? Like I haven't listened to it to know exactly what it sounds like. Obviously,
I mean, do you foresee someone on the actual like team doing that? Like that doesn't make
well,
it's so
not,
unprofessional.
It's not
There's
an
no
exported
way.
file. Someone is
It's a
recording,
recording
of it being projected,
Yeah.
right? So it could have been someone that's in the audience. It could have been, I mean, not to like, there were lots of people that it could have been, you know?
Because
Like,
apparently, like the
shit, you get a
hairstylists and the
PA.
makeup artists are not locked in, but they're in the dressing rooms. They can't be there on set.
Right. But like there could be like some PA that like was from some like TMZ and got connections and was like, hey, it's worth it. I mean, I don't know.
No, someone posted a video. They were joking of like the Uber Eats guy showing up
Yeah.
on set.
Yeah.
and like felt
And like
oh,
recording.
shit.
Yeah. I mean, there's that. There's also someone who's a disgruntled employee who, or it's internally they're doing it themselves to get people to talk about it because it's not that big of a deal. It's going to be on the show. So I don't understand how Andy could be like, this is a complete, like, a what? Like, what are you talking about? This is going to be aired anyway. Like,
I know, but it's like, then if it's going to be aired anyway, then why the rush to get anything out? We're all going to be tuning in anyway.
Well, because it gets us talking about it. I don't know. It could be internal. It could be all just a scam.
Well, because the word on the street today is that they have, Bravo posted that they figured out who it was.
Oh.
And Andy said that they figured it out with the help of like a Bravo super fan. And the word on the street today is apparently that was Jennifer Lawrence. Like Jennifer Lawrence somehow
Was the
figured it
super
out.
fan?
Yeah, figured it out. So I'm dying to know more about that. I don't know.
That's why it seems okay. I'm excited to hear about it. But yeah, it definitely feels like only good news for them. So I don't know. I don't feel like
I know, ultimately. Although I think that sucks, though. I wouldn't be happy about it if I were like a cast member and it just got leaked. I don't know. It'd feel weird. But also it is like, you're right. It's going to come out at some point. Air the whole thing. If they aired all like 10 hours of it, I would watch it. I'd have it on.
I know you would. Just put it in the background. You'll read 200 pages.
How
many pages can you read with that in the background?
Zone out for the parts I don't really care about.
Yeah, you'll get
fine.
so much. You'll get through so many books.
Seriously.
How many new sci-fi worlds could you get into?
I know. Okay, well, also just like on my speculation game and like rumors. So Beyonce Act 3 is coming. Here's the thing about Beyonce and Easter eggs and stuff. Like, I know she does a lot of stuff intentionally. I never bother to try to figure it out because I'm like, Beyonce will do it the Beyonce way and it's going to be better than I imagine or could project. And it's like usually not what I expect. And I just want her to do her Beyonce thing. But there are several things that are adding up right now.
But there will be clues.
And I think there are. Okay.
Give us some clues.
So Lemonade just celebrated its 10-year anniversary, and she posted that photo on the beach. And in one of her hands, she has 3 lemons.
Whoa.
Okay.
And there was Sir.
And there was the Sir Davis. There have been a bunch of Sir Davis events.
Yeah.
She also is quiet when it's time to be quiet and starts getting like louder when it's like, okay, something's about to happen.
What kind of liqueur is Sir Davis?
It's whiskey.
Whiskey. Okay.
So she's holding the 3 lemons. Then she just went to, some sushi restaurant in Beverly Hills, I think, for like a celebration dinner for Lemonade. And she was photographed leaving wearing a very Lemonade album style dress, but in purple.
Oh, yeah.
And then she posted photos in the purple dress. She has very different style makeup than what she has been wearing. She has kind of like these rock star kind of sunglasses on.
Which you're saying is very...
The purple is very Prince.
Prince, yeah.
People think the third act is going to be rock. I feel like that's pretty much confirmed at this point. And I was thinking about the purple and I was thinking about the dress and why would the dress be in a different shade if it's Lemonade and the 3s. And then I was thinking about the track list for Lemonade. And the third track is
White.
Don't Hurt Yourself with Jack White.
Oh my God.
And okay,
he's got to be involved in the album.
He'll definitely be involved. Also, we love to talk about that. Jack White is so beloved by everyone in music. Yeah. Everyone wants to work with Jack White.
Yes.
And he just seems so lovely.
Yes.
So anyway, she's going to be at the Met Gala, which is May 4th.
Her first time in years, right?
First time in years, I think since 2016 or something. So that's going to be the 4th. Now, May 3rd is the night before. It would be cool for an album to drop on the 3rd, the third one on the 3rd. And it makes sense, natural promotion by being at the Met Gala on the 4th.
Whoa.
Or she goes back to the old Tuesday schedule of dropping when the day after.
Her own way, yeah.
She's going to reverse the industry change that she is responsible for, basically.
Right, because
that could be cool too.
She was doing Fridays, and
it
was always Tuesdays.
New music used to be Tuesdays, and then she dropped Beyonce on a Friday.
And that changed everything.
So there's, I don't know, there's just, the beehive is buzzing. There is a buzz in the air. I just we're never going to crack the code.
What if you're out of town?
Beyonce's just going to do it.
You could be out of town during that. If it's on 5/3, you won't be here.
I know.
It's been crazy.
Not what am I going to do? What are you going to do?
Well, what if she dropped it on 3/3/2033? So it's 3/3/33. That's a long time.
Don't even say that to me. Don't even say that.
Will she be going on a world tour this summer with that, you think? No, she can't be because of the World Cup. It seems hard this summer.
No, I think she would do it next summer.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah.
It's like album release, and then the next calendar year is
promote the album.
Yeah. Also, she celebrated and posted about Destiny's Child Survivor album being the 25th anniversary this past week.
Wow.
Which is unbelievable. And that Destiny's Child, there's 3 of them. I don't know. There's just a lot's going on. And she's out in public. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I saw her at a party a couple weeks ago.
Kaylee, on a scale of 1 to Sasha Fierce, how excited are you about this?
It's like Sasha Stratosphere.
Stratospheres?
Yes, Stratospheres. But I also, my heart rate is up right now.
Oh my God.
But I also don't want to get too excited. So I don't put an expectation around a date for a surprise drop necessarily. She's going to tell us. We'll have it when we need it.
Okay. But things are adding up.
Things are adding up where it's something's happening soon.
Got it. Okay. Should we talk about Euphoria really quickly?
Yeah, really quickly. What the hell is happening? This doesn't feel like Euphoria at all. I'm not happy with anyone's storylines. Yep. Visually, it feels weird and different. Timing is weird. Everything's weird. It's just, it's like waking up in the middle of a bad dream and you're like, what time is it? What day is it? Did I drink a bottle of vodka? What happened?
It feels written by a boomer.
Oh my God.
That's the problem with it.
Yeah.
It feels more boomer than ever.
Who do you think the audience
There's
is?
the internet.
We're going to explain it to you.
Social media? Oh, there's OnlyFans? That's possible? Oh my God.
Jeez, I do not need to. We know.
Well, I don't get how the show, it used to be the show would, the way I would have expected the show to be if there was OnlyFans is that a character was just doing it.
Just do it. Why
and
are
making
you
tons of money about it
to us?
And realizing that their husband is a broke bitch and is hooking up with somebody else and she's, maybe hooking up with the construction worker or whatever who's way, I don't know, something. No, it's I'm a boomer. I wrote the slowest, most boring story.
We're going to take 2 episodes to explain to you what OnlyFans is. What? This show was so provocative. What happened?
Yeah.
It's just cheap and boring.
Yeah.
And just a misunderstanding of the audience.
Well, didn't Cherry come out and say this is why would Cassie be in OnlyFans?
She was saying that the reason why sex work is accepted is because of just capitalism. That anything in the name of capitalism is okay now. And that doesn't really feel, you're not celebrating sex work by putting that in TV shows and having characters do stuff that's not really them.
Well, yeah, because she was saying that Cassie came from a middle upper class background and Cherry did not. And she's kind of said she doesn't seem like the kind of person that would do that. Versus Cherry's character or Cherry who in real life
Yeah.
did it. She felt like it wasn't very authentic to what that character would do.
Chloe Cherry. I think
Chloe
is her-
Cherry.
yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, you should have been writing the script. Like literally, like what is like, yes.
I wonder what the actors felt like reading the script, like being like, "What am I supposed to do?" Do you think Zendaya sat down and was like, "What the fuck is happening? I'm just going to finish out this contract, whatever."
Well, Zendaya has like the most kind of, oh my God, when Zendaya going to Jules's like penthouse or something. Like, what are we doing?
What do we do? Why are you
this-
just showing up
whiskey?
here?
She's
What's
what-
keeping you apart then?
Tell me, wait, what? 23-year-olds act like that? Well, it's 5 years later, right? 5 years later?
Right.
Come on. What are we doing?
No one.
This is written. No one is
so weird.
No one's written like they are their age anymore. It's like it should have been like 20 years later, and they're gonna look like in their 20s still, but like they're acting so not young.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
authentic.
I had friends who were watching or couldn't watch Euphoria in the earlier seasons because they were like, it's too realistic to like what my high school years were like. Not me, but
Sure.
but you know, at least it was like getting some part of it accurate. There has to be, you can do out there and push boundaries, but there has to be truth to it. There has to be like an emotional truth to something. And it just doesn't feel like that it's there.
And then you just get lost.
Yeah.
No matter how pretty or how expensive your production is, it's gonna or how pretty your people are, or having Zendaya in it and all that, it will never get there. if we
I
don't
will
care.
say to Sydney Sweeney's credit, she is making me believe Cassie.
Yeah.
Like her acting, I'm like, yeah, I feel the desperation. I feel the people pleasing. I feel all of the things that this character is feeling, but I just don't really understand how she got there. Not a fault of her own.
Right. No. This is.
I'm not
purely-
blaming
this
the
is all
actors.
writing. This
I'm
is all
blaming
writing.
Sam Levinson.
No. Sam Levinson has proven that it would have been nice if he would have just had more collaborators, and I feel like he's not very collaborative anymore.
Do you think he's hard to work with or
Oh
something?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at the Weekend one, The Idol. I mean, that show really should have ended him.
So pissed when I saw photos from what it was supposed to be, like with the original director who was a woman. And it was like so cute. I mean, like posters and fun merch and like very like pop girly, like a Britney kind of idol, not this weird dark. I didn't even finish it, but
I didn't finish either. I got to the point I was like, I'm not watching anymore.
Yeah.
It's also like that being like vulgar or being explicit for explicit sake isn't
Right.
explicit anymore.
well, then it just gets boring.
Well, it's explicit is not explicit if it's obviously trying to be explicit.
Right.
And it's impressive that he can keep doing that in season 3. That's like, now we have not watched The Wedding, which I hear is amazing as far as, I don't know if it's like cringe amazing or if I know the outfits are pretty
It's probably going to
brutal.
be cringe amazing.
But we'll check back on Euphoria.
We'll report back,
because we're gonna watch it. We love the show. We were in it. We were early adopters. We loved season 1. It was so spectacular in so many ways, and I know it had its issues, and I get all of that. But we let
loved
it.
it.
We let it be that. 'Cause it
Yeah.
was so good, and it's definitely just as it gets worse. You're just defending it when you shouldn't. You know, like there's other better things on TV. Like I'm sure there's some Bravo show we're not watching,
Real Housewives of Rhode Island. So
which deserves its own episode.
big question for you.
Okay.
How many stars would you give Noah Kahan's new album, The Great Divide, out of 5?
Okay. Early listen. I will give it.
When you fell asleep or the next day?
My first round of listening to it, I would give it a probably 3.5 stars out of 5. And I think as I get into it more, because it's a lot of music and the songs are all 5 minutes long, it'll probably be a 5 out of 5. But I do think that I love him being more upbeat music, up tempo, not like lyrically, than being this like what are we calling it? Brolore, folk.
Well, I was just calling it folklore.
Which is he's can do whatever he wants. But I would say that like I am a stick season guy with that tone, and I think I'm not as much a Great Divide guy when it comes to like most of the depth of the songs. However, there are some standouts that I love. And The Great Divide, first of all, is incredible. Porch Light, Doors, there's others.
Haircut.
But I think it would take some time for me to like really love it 5 out of 5. But it'll get there for me, I think, after my first listen. How about you, Kaylee?
So I think for me, it's currently sitting at like a 4.5 out of 5 and will be a 5 out of 5 stars once I listen to it on an airplane, which is coming up. So it is, I understand, like you really like upbeat music, even if it has the saddest lyrics.
Yes.
And he said on one of the late night shows, he was like, yeah, usually I make sad songs that sound upbeat, but these are just sad songs that sound sad.
Yeah.
And it's true. And that's not really your energy at all. Because it's like, you don't always necessarily dig into the lyrics.
Right. I don't need the lyrics really. Well, you know what I mean? Like I don't, that's not what makes me go, that hit me really personally.
For me, it's like Noah is now my male Taylor Swift, where like when he has an album release, we have to put it on the TV and I need to listen with the lyrics on the TV screen and not be interrupted and just like I did that for however long that takes, an hour and a half. I'm just reading the lyrics. I'm trying to figure everything out. My brain is firing off. I don't know enough of his backstories for everything to make sense. Is this about his dad? Is this about his brothers? Is this about a best friend? Are any of these about a lover? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure all of that out.
We did watch the documentary though before.
We did.
Which was awesome.
Which helped give me some color.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, I was listening to it for maybe the 3rd or 4th time, and I'm like, this is an album for people who loved like the Avett Brothers and Good Old War and Mumford and Sons, but it's a little less Mumford and Sons.
Yeah, which I love.
So it kind of like drops it back, but also folklore lovers.
Right.
Folklore.
Which I loved. Evermore.
And Evermore. Yeah. So I think it will, I think it will have its season for you probably, where it's like, it's very much like folklore, where like it will really hit you at the moment you need it in your life.
Well, he said that like it's the great music to put on in the winter when it's raining. Like he kind of kept adding the layers of like, and it's raining, and you're feeling bad, and you're this.
Right.
I just want him to be okay. I just want him to be good. And that's easy to say that out loud, but I do think that he's probably getting help for the first time in a long time. When you start talking about it in front of people, how you're feeling, and
then you're probably like you're ahead of the ball.
Exactly. Like it's when you're quiet about it is when things are not good.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful. And I think talking about the music as it's out, being as big of a star he is now, compared to what he was for 6th season, he's like out talking to everybody.
Yeah.
And this music is music that he is sharing that is very different than the previous album that everyone loved. So it's scary versus being like, hey, here's another album that everyone loved, just like the other one. It's like, I don't have to worry about it. This is like, oh shit, people could really not be into it. So I'm just so happy to see people love it, give him his flowers. He's spectacularly talented. Can't wait to see him at the Rose Bowl. We have tickets. Yeah.
I can't wait.
And yeah, so we have a lot of listening to do of that.
Yes. And
as long as Siri can understand what I say when I tell her to.
She understood me yesterday when I asked her to play it. Also in his documentary, I feel like, I talk a lot about body issues and body image, and I don't like that a man is suffering from it, but it's good to see someone talking about it who is a straight white man, that's really powerful. And that I found that to be really touching from his documentary. And I'm like, no, you're so adorable. I don't want you to think poorly of the way you look. Stop it.
Well, Noah is speaking for a lot of white men right now who don't feel connected to a lot of people. He was living in Nashville and it was all work, and he feels like only connected in his small town around his family for the most part, and having community is super important. And you can see how people can go on the internet and feel ugly, fat, whatever it is, not pretty enough, not whatever, and they want to change their nose or their chin or their stomach or whatever. And someone's out there selling them a dream that could be really dangerous, right? Because it's not just the ideology of like beauty. It's also like masculinity and what it means to be a man. And that means you have to like tough guys, which means you like a certain political party or whatever, right? It's like, it's this whole world, or take this supplement.
And it's like his emotional sensitivity is more masculine than like some
exactly. But what's great is that white men, this is true, have him to look up to as a as a very, I think, very masculine. Talk about your feelings.
Yeah.
And look, he's got the things that you would say these guys are trying to like sell. He is, I think he's handsome. Sorry, Noah.
I think so too.
But he's handsome. He's married or almost married. He's got a great professional career. He is a devoted son and brother and partner. And he's like a dog parent and a star. Like he's a star. Like, those are things people should look up to.
And he means a lot to a lot of people.
Yes. And he's able to take all of that and still be open, honest, and authentic, which is what you would want out of all of your leaders, to be all of these things and then also be all these other things. Yeah. I think it's beautiful. And I think he has a voice for a generation of young men that is needed.
Yeah. We love you.
We love you. What are you sipping on? Sip on this.
You go first. What are you sipping on this week?
What am I sipping on? Well, I'm sipping on hopefully some food soon. I'm so hungry after this dental appointment. I am sipping on, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I've really been loving female DJs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have.
Nina Girashi. I will never get her name right. Is so fun. She's a disciple of like the Porter Robinson kind of like anime hyper pop, which I just love.
Yeah.
And she's just killing it. Slater and her and Alice in Wonderland, I think is like more like an OG and not from that same disciple group, but like she's been crushing it obviously too. But like the hyper pop girly, underscores. Just like I am really digging the hyper pop DJ girlies. And Iconopop has a new song.
Oh,
did you listen to that yet?
No, I haven't listened to it, but I love Iconopop.
Okay, after this, we're going to listen to it. I'm just so here for it. The guys right now, the DJ guys, are just playing like...
kind of the same.
So boring. Oh my God.
Do you think Coachella like really woke you up to this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it woke me up to like...
Not everyone, but
it woke me up to that women are doing what I really want to listen to. I was like, holy shit, these songs I love are all done by women.
Yeah.
Except for Anyama.
Yeah.
That man is on a different planet.
Oh, he absolutely is.
And stuff he's doing.
Of course,
absolutely incredible. Of course. All right. How about you? What are you sipping on, my love?
I am sipping on Fame Sick by Lena Dunham. Incredible memoir. She actually is the voice of a generation. It deals a lot with perception of self, fame, really what it's like to be a woman who's successful and young, and like also so much of her illnesses, which I just had no idea, and like trying to push through and have the huge career that she does have. And God, it's all so rich and complicated, and this camera's about to die and I can't verbalize everything that I want to verbalize right now, but please read it and then message me about it, because I just love her. I love her so much. I have loved her since I first knew who she was, and I just admire her so much, and it's just like incredible.
Let's do a Fame Sick conversation next week.
Okay.
Okay. Love you guys so much. Katie, that was great. That was a great one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share, post, comment. We're on YouTube. We're getting more views on YouTube than ever before. Check us out on YouTube. We love you all. And
Cutie, do you have full mobility of your mouth yet?
It's getting there.
It's getting really
close. It's so much better than it started. Sorry, guys. But love you all so much. Bye.
Bye.